Alright guys, welcome back, and as promised, like I said, all of the month of October I'm doing Halloween and spooky theme related park tours or showcases here on the channel at Scott Boogie Gaming. So in my last video, and you was watching the video, you probably saw the Ghostbusters City created by Robin J55 in this sandbox here, where the creator, first of all, this park has two spawn locations in it, and that blew my mind for the life of me. I couldn't figure out how that worked. But just like with my Ghostbuster town, how I did half the park and I submitted it on to the workshop for anybody who would like to add other stuff to certain areas of the park. This creator did the same thing as well with this Ghostbuster City. So on this one, in the last video, we just basically saw two rides in the park. We did the shooting ride, and then we took a ride on the train. But this park is called the Ghostbusters. It was re-edited by Oyoque. That's what I think is how you pronounce that. Don't get me wrong, if don't don't beat me up if I'm wrong, but it's Oyoque09, and the description was in all Japanese, so I definitely couldn't read it, but I was able to at least get the name out. I was able to get the name out of the description. So what this person did is they added a few more attractions in the park than the original creator was. So we're gonna go in and basically walk back through the same areas that we walked through in Ghostbusters City, but this time we're gonna walk through and see the different changes. See, because like here, there's a monorail here. Because at first, it was a train. It was a train in here, but this creator put a monorail. So now you got the monorail here. Um, so that's a difference. That's a different change. They left the entrance the same here. So as a matter of fact, let's go see what all they left the same in this part. Yeah, the entrance looks the same for the most part. They basically didn't touch anything. Oh, but they did fix this though. Like remember in my video, it was openings up to the park here. They closed the openings off and put rides in the park. That's a good touch. All right, so now we got rides in here. We got a Wild Mouse coaster in here. What else we got over here? And we got this little bucket ride right there. I don't like those. Never did. I never liked those rides. Uh, then you got another one right here. A kick flip right there. No, that's the one I don't like right here. Yeah. All right, so you got a couple of attractions that they done added inside the park here. Very small queue lines to this park, I can see. Not long at all. That's not bad, not bad. Yeah, this is a good way to utilize that park space because in the last video, the last creator who made this park, I was looking at how they had the open park space right there as an entrance piece, and I thought that was really cool. And now that I see uh, attractions and flat rides in the middle of it, it even looks better. So let's see what else was added new to this Ghostbuster Park here. So this basically is Ghostbuster City remastered by Oyoque09. Oh, it look like we got something this way on down from the Cedric Hotel. So let's check that out and see what this is as well. Oh, we got another little ride over here in the park. There, didn't see that. Oh, we got a couple of rides over here. See, he added a few flat rides in here. So it went from only being two rides in the park. So let's check it out now. And look, the guest happiness didn't even went up to 50%. Uh-huh. Oh, now it's 13 rides in the park. So yeah, this creator put a lot of work into the park. They added a lot of stuff to the park. Cause when I did the first video, it was at 33%, and it only had two attractions, two rides, uh, seven shops and attractions and rides total in the whole park, and now it's at 13, and I think what did this say, 40 something? Let me see. Oh no, my bad. See, what did this say? 40 something? Yeah, 48 shops and facilities. So yeah, this creator's been putting in some work in this little sandbox, adding more stuff to it. Um, but the stuff they added to it turned it into more of a daytime park versus a nighttime park. It looks like. Let's go over here and see what we got back here. It's a dead end, but like we got a go kart track over there. Let's see, we got a go kart track over there. Like I said, in my little Ghostbuster town, old Grizz, he put a go kart track in my sandbox, so I can't wait to see the finished product of that when that's uploaded back to the workshop. Now, how did you get over there? All right, so we're gonna walk this way, right? Walk this way. Talk this way. No, we're gonna go this way. All right, we just gonna cut across the grass, man. Stay off my grass, Stanley. Man. All right, so there we got the. See, nope, game banging already. Game banging, man. You know what I'm saying? Long on my channel, man. There ain't no such thing as pip shot water, man. We got to get some Jones Amusement. Not Jones Amusement, some Jones Water Company stands up in here, man. I'm the new water company of Planet Coaster. You know what I'm saying? So if you make parks and you put a water company in your park, it better be a Jones Water Company, man. I'm telling you right now. Or I'm gonna come in your park and I'm changing it. Yeah, I'm laughing, but I'm dead ass serious. I don't want, ain't no competition. You know what I'm saying? I eliminate the competition. You know what I'm saying? Jones Water Company, home of the hydrocarbon. We taking over things. All right, so here we go. Oh, we got the ring racer here. Yeah, the Ghostbusters in front of this right here. And look, what's what I just say? And I just say, man, another pit shot, man. Like that's my ops right there. You know, Jones Water Company, home of the hydrocarbon, man. We do a lot of things, man. We got flavored water, everything, man. We even got alcoholic water. Better stop playing with us. Yeah. What is a pip shop and a pip shop juice? What is that? What is that? Get that out of here. But yeah, okay, like look at this. Like you know what? I just want to see how it look riding these things around these buildings and everything like that. So this the ring racer. This is an in-game, attraction. But I just want to see how it look, in the car, man. So I'll check y'all out in 1 second. Hold up. I'm not gonna lie, that's a cool. I wasn't really paying attention the first go around. I was looking all around, and I think my son's starting to wake up this morning. It's an early Sunday morning. I mean, not Sunday morning, but Saturday morning. I'm recording. You know what I mean? Have a morning coffee. But yeah, I like this. I like this. Like I say, because for me now, I'm all about the custom stuff, and I like the custom stuff. You know what I mean? But I'm all about how people play the game of Planet Coaster all together. You know what I mean? So now, I don't care if there's in-game rides or in-game pieces and things like that. It's just I'm gonna look at how you use these things in the game or in whatever scenario you're trying to create on the game. Man, it's another lap or something? No, man, we ain't doing that. No, we is not doing that. All right, so that's what I look at now in parks and things like that because a lot of people not uh, that creative where they could just create things from scratch or build stuff out of basic shapes and then not even 9 times out of 10, honestly and truly for me now, I like custom stuff, but I'm gonna be honest with you, if I can't get it to look to a decent scale, and it's gonna look real big and bulky or stupid looking, I'm not even gonna use it. I'd rather use an in-game piece, or you know what I'm saying, or if somebody else made something that looks something like what I'm trying to use, I may use that. You know what I mean? Instead of making these custom pieces that be too big for that the guests ain't gonna never use. Like like I made hand dryers and what's that? Soft Lead Adventures or what's that? No, Soft Lead Adventures. No. Trumbull Park. I'm sorry. My last park, Trumbull Park. If you take a look at that park tour, I had some dryers on the wall that I made, but they were so big. You know what I mean? Like it, in real life, people would not use that. It probably would burn their hands off. You know what I mean? But it's just the look. So for me, I don't care about all the custom stuff anymore too much. You know what I'm saying? Like it's nice, it's a plus. You know what I mean? I do look for those things too, still, but that's not all about what I look for in the game. I look at for how people play the game and implement the pieces in the game. So. All right, and I'm enjoying this part right here so far. So basically, it looked like what this creator did is they took the train that was in here completely out and just added a monorail system. That's what it looks like. Yeah, like they just added a straight monorail system. Cause this train, yeah, it look like it goes around the whole area that train was going. First of all, let's see if it's got that too. What's the name's on here? Yeah, it got the second. See, what map is this? This got to be a special sandbox or something. Cause this sandbox has two spawn locations, but it's a city map though. It's the city map. It's the city map, but it got two spawn locations. I don't understand that. But all right, but yeah, they go another little area that they added over here with some broke tables. Yeah, they got some shops up in here. You could tell they was starting to work on this area because they build this around the toilets, but they didn't get a chance to finish that. The ectoplasm containment units on the wall. More custom buildings here. Shops, I mean, I'm sorry. Yeah, the tree's kind of low right there. Kind of narrow through here, whatever, but a lot of street sounds and things like that. Ain't like we got a ride over here though. It's probably that monorail, right? I don't know. Yeah, it's the monorail. It's the monorail, guys. Yeah, but it's just amazing to see. Like now, this the same sandbox that we just did our last park tour in, but this one, another creator by the name of Oyoque09 decided to add some things of his own to the park, and yeah, it looks good. It looks good. Oh, it's a people mover in here as well. I didn't even see that. Right. So yeah, the people mover that goes through the park or whatever. So let's see that. Let's check that thing out and see. Uh, let's get us a ride on this and see what's good. But this way it go. Oh, that ain't the one I'm on. I gonna say, man, that ain't the one I'm on. Goodness gracious. All right. So we got a people mover in here. So he removed the train and added a monorail and a people mover. Some water effects in the pond over there and things like that. So he added a lot of stuff to the park. Wow. So like I said, it's amazing to see the difference of creativity and vision that each person that plays Planet Coaster has when they play the game. The same sandbox. It's the same sandbox that we just did our last part tour here for the Ghostbuster, Halloween stuff that I'm doing for the month of October. There, I follow it up with The same sandbox, but from a different creator. Oh, we got a little floating water features right there. Need to cover that up with some rocks or something. Yeah, make that a, this is really not a water ride, so you're getting people wet on the people mover. But hey, it's the effect. It's the effect. Yeah, I like that right there, going through those little sprayers. It's cool there. And around over here. Like, you get some good visuals on this thing riding around. I guarantee you that, You see a lot of the park and places you might want to go in this park on this thing as well. But for the most part, I could say that it's majority flat rides in this park. No coasters, except the Wild Mouse over there, I think, and yeah. So I would say this was mostly a family park or something like that, or a group activity type park. You come out for things like that, family reunions or something. I don't know, who knows? And then we back over here, right? All right, yeah. So yeah, that's not bad at all. You know what it is? The Polaridad transport. What? The Polaridad transport? Whatever, man. I died. I guess whatever, man. Don't get me to pronunciating words that ain't the pronunciation. And I ain't, but yeah, like I said, everything else was basically, we're not gonna even go over that much because what I'm saying, everything else we did in the last video of this sandbox. We're just gonna talk about the new stuff that was added, like the shift drifter ride and things that was over here, and the little shops that he put along this little area in here. Because I don't think shops are over here. Now that I think about it, I think it was only a staff building here, and with nothing over here at all. It was an empty area right here. He done put a shift drifter and another ride right. I don't know what they call this ride. What they call this? I ain't even finna say that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they either added custom. I mean, not custom shops, but just well, you can say custom shops because these was facades and he put shops in them. So he added a Hatch Fantastic, a Chief Beef, a Pit Shop Water. Oh yeah, and a Heyo Sushi up in here as well with a bunch of little benches and seating areas and stuff that wasn't here before. Even the little streets. I don't even think these street lines was on here. I'm gonna have to go back to the other sandbox and see. Well, there was a lot of stuff that this creator added to the sandbox to give it a little more life and a little bit more of an amusement park feel as well now. With a couple of attractions in it and a coaster finally, and finally with a coaster. It's one coaster, but hey, it's a Wild Mouse, but it's a coaster. Um, yeah, you got a decent amount of flat rides in here that a lot of people will get on. So and the guest happiness went up in this park as well because in the other park is on the 30 and now it's at 50. So you can see an improvement in this sandbox from the other sandbox, and you notice there's no puke on the ground. So whoever took over this park, they seen what the problem was in the park with the puke, and they cleaned it up. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's not gonna be a long video today because, like I said, it's another little showcase of a Ghostbuster park. It's the same sandbox as we did the first video, but just by a different creator who added more stuff to the park. So let's see how it looks at night with the new stuff in it, and we're gonna go and round off this little tour of the Ghostbusters. Um, well, we're gonna call it Ghostbusters City Remastered, but this one is from Oyoque09 on the Frontier Workshop, guys. So let me go to the nighttime shot of this park, and there you have it. It's still fairly the same lighting as it was in the last video from Robin J55. But here it is. This is the same. This is the Ghostbuster City remastered by Oyoque09, um, with the new addition of the monorail instead of the choo-choo train, and a couple of more flat rides and things in here, and a little park and a little mini carnival in the middle of the park. Excuse me, right there. And just the overall addition to the park with more shops and employees to clean up that puke that was in there when I was in here the last time looking at this sandbox. But I like the additions to this sandbox that this creator made, and I can't wait to see what people did with my sandbox. Man, the few people that I did see who took on the challenge of adding stuff to my first ever concept park that I shared with the community. Yeah, Ghostbuster Town. So if you haven't checked it out, go check me out and see it, and see if you would like to add something to the park and re-upload it back to the workshop and snatch it off there and showcase it in a video like so. Just showing off the little Ghostbuster theme and the studio DLC right here. That's why I said I don't ain't worrying about custom things, so I gave out a layout of what pieces you can use or stuff you can use in the park anyway. So, you know, so until next time, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, that like button, and drop a comment down below if you took on my concept part challenge and you did something. Go on, leave it down in the comment section below this video and let me know that you 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 use my park and you upload it to the workshop, whatever, you know what I'm saying, you want me to check it out, whatever, or drop a comment. Also, drop a comment for the creators of this sandbox here, Robin J55 and Oyoque09 for their wonderful designs inside of the same sandbox here. And I'm about to get up on out of here, man, and enjoy the rest of my Saturday morning here and maybe finish up my Ghostbuster Town, finish that on up so I could get that video out there to you guys as well. So, so until next time, and until my next Planet Coaster video, I'll catch you guys in the next one.